Welcome to your Backstage Pass on how to make a copy of your Google Slide. The benefits of making copies of Google Slides is that each student, when given the URL, can open up the Google Slide and manipulate it and turn it back into the teacher as if it was their own handout. So as you can see in Center 2 Farm Math, each slide has a word problem on it, as well as the manipulative that the word problem is about. For example, this is about a farmer who puts cows in the barn. Using a Google Slide allows for there to be a barn on this picture and allows for students to actually use a manipulative of a cow to then put into the barn versus giving students counting blocks or cubes to always use as their manipulatives and use their imagination of it representing a cow. It really helps for the students to visualize and fully understand what the word problem is asking them to do. So in order to give each student or group of students or pair of students a copy of the Google Slide for them to use on their own, what you are going to do is after, of course, you create your Google Slide, you are going to click Share. Now, when your sharing options come up, mine is already set at Edit. Most of the time when you click it, it's going to say anyone with the link can view. You are going to want to click Can View to Can Edit, copy link, open up another tab, and you're going to want to paste the link like this. So if I were to copy it, it would go right here. Now this says edit at the end. I have my backslash and then I have edit, hashtag slide, so on. What you're going to need to do is right where it says edit to the end, highlight, delete, then type in the word copy and hit return. You want to make sure it says copy document. Would you like to make a copy of Farm Math? Now, from here, do not press make a copy. What you want to do is highlight the URL and make a copy of the URL. So now moving forward, what you would do with this URL is depending on what you have in your classroom. If you use Google Classrooms, that would be fantastic because you can deliver the URL directly to your students and they can work on the Google Slide and turn it right back into you, the teacher. Or what they can do is if you have maybe a student drive, you can save the URL onto the student drive. So when students, I'm going to go into Safari. When students have this URL, they open up their browser, they copy and paste the link, or maybe they just click open the link, and this page is going to pop up for them. Would you like to make a copy? Now the student is going to click make a copy. Give it a minute. And voila, the Google Slide presentation pops up, and now the individual or group of students can manipulate this Google Slide and solve the problems on their own. It is not going to do anything to anyone else's copy of the Google Slide. It is not going to do anything to the master copy of the Google Slide. That is the benefit and beauty of making a copy of it. Now, how are you going to know what the students did? At the end, when they are finished, they are going to click share, and then they type in their teacher's email, and they could even write you a little note, all finished, and they are going to send their finished work to their teacher. That is how you make copies of Google Slides and how to use them in the classroom.